demons exist with these niggas. So went to the layout when I got back from OKC. And as y'all know, it has been now May 3rd, 2023 is when I broke up with this nigga. So it has been now a year and 2 months. You know why I know? Because we went on Breakfast Club 2 days later. That's the only reason why I know.
Damn.
And I talked shit about that nigga. And when he wrote that email month, he was like, you couldn't even go on the Breakfast Club and not talk about me. Shut the fuck up.
Because you became content.
You know,
maybe if your goofy ass wasn't out here doing fake.
Have you ever brought him on the show?
No, I would never bring any of my
I'm not going to lie to you, Mandii. I would love to sit down.
I would love to sit him down, too.
I would do a 2-chair style and pull up receipt.
Nah.
Remember when you...
Oh, no, and I got the receipt. Don't do that.
Hospital band up?
Don't do that. Oh, bitch. And do. I thought you
and then you're going to be like, I thought you ain't like me. I don't, but I don't like you more, nigga.
Hold on. So I'm at the layout, and for the listeners, new or old, y'all know this is my first real relationship. So we were together for 3 years, and when we broke up, have not seen him since. Have not run into him. Have not been in the same space as him. Thank God.
Thank God.
Until the layout. So I'm at the layout, mind you. He has not been there the last 2 years. I've gone. So this is not a place at all I think I'm going to see him. So I'm with my friends, and because I refuse to use a porta potty, I'm like, I'm going to go to this little wine bar to use their bathroom and get me another beer.
Yes.
And I'm going to walk back. So we're walking down the hill. And we're going to walk around to leave the park. My heart is beating now, even just sharing it. And I'm talking to my homegirl, and I look up, and mind y'all, I don't even know how to gasp in real life. But I gasped so loud, and I stopped. And I'm literally like this, like whole body freeze, PTSD like a motherfucker hit me. So I see him, and I'm with my best friend, Crystal, and I go like this, and I freeze. Once I go, I literally feel every vein, every muscle in my body. Like literally, it felt like electric shocks. I felt it go, look at me shaking. It reached each fingertip. Look, it reached each fingertip. I felt it go all the way down my legs into each toes, and I stood there. And I like quickly turn around immediately. I have a fucking panic attack. My eyes start watering and I'm like hyperventilating. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, that's him. Like even sharing this story right now, the way that my body felt, a human being has never made me feel this way in my life. This is just off the sight of him a year later. Yeah. Mind you, y'all know, couldn't even be around niggas last year for a long part without being triggered, without crying, without being reminded of him. And so I saw him and I go like, we gotta go. So I call Antoinette and I'm like, bitch, I just saw this nigga. She's like, you can go if you want. Do you want me to come get you? I'm like, no.
He used to beat
go
your
there.
ass?
No, it was all psychological. Uh-huh. He's never laid his hands on me. He cheated, but I found out the cheating after the fact.
Okay.
But psychologically, we broke up 13 times and I ended up looking into narcissism. But literally, anytime I had something good happening, he broke up. Anytime I questioned him about anything, he broke up with me to the point where I stopped questioning because I just wanted us to be on the high for as long as possible.
I hope he get the cancer.
Listen, me too, bitch. I ain't even gonna hold you. So listen, so I'm like,
we gotta, like, let me tell you something.
Listen,
the way that we euthanize dogs and shit.
Oh, bitch, I wish.
Some of these niggas ain't good for
not even euthanize. You know, the nigga needs neutered, but neutered to where you chop the balls and the dick off.
Can I ask you a question?
I want him to walk around like Ken doll.
Can I ask you a question? And this is maybe not so much for you, so don't take it like in a personal way, but how much bail are we gonna keep giving co-stars in these sad movies?
No. I don't want the bail. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait. What you saying? Mandii needs to take...
No. And I've taken responsibility. What I'm saying is seeing this man after this long and yes, mind you, I've went through therapy. I'm very aware that I chose to go back all those times.
Yeah.
I chose to keep wanting to see, which is also weird because from a humane point, right?
Yeah.
If you go back to taking us out of relationships, we're also taught to see the good in someone. We're taught to forgive. We're taught to believe that someone can be a better version.
Thing, right? So for example, right?
That's deep.
Nigga, this is Stockholm Syndrome. Nigga.
I will say this.
PTSD.
One of my good friends is single right now.
Yes.
And he has been dumping girls that want more with him.
Yes.
Right?
I do it all the time.
Now, I said this to my man.
Hate you.
And my man was like, but why doesn't he just like reiterate it to them? Like, I don't understand. Like now he got no hoes because he keeps letting them go. I was like, yo, this is the sign to me of a really good person.
Yes.
Me and him had a serious talk about it, me and my homeboy, right? And he was like, yo, I can't take the fucking disappointment with these girls anymore when they're let down after I tell them for the third fucking time.
Ooh.
But let me tell you something. If he wasn't shit, you start to mold this person. You know they need you. You know they don't want to let you go. That is a bad person.
But guess who gets 13 chances and guess who gets blocked?
No.
So what? Here's the thing though. When someone, I'm not trying to call you weak, just let me get this out.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
When someone is in the dumps of love, right? They let you go. They're like, fuck, they feel good for a second. And then you come back and you're manipulative. I'm going to do this, right, baby? This and that. You know I'm already weak for this person in this moment. And that's the Stockholm thing. No one can make you feel better than you. What's she supposed to do? Go to another nigga? She's going to think about you. Go to her friends? Go on vacation? No. There's only one thing that pacifies the problem. It's like drugs.
But not only the Stockholm syndrome of that.
I really believe this shit about love.
Hold on, but I also...
People are very intentional when they know they're hurting.
It's not only that. It's also for a lot of us, and this is men and women.
Yeah.
We are also taught that marriage, as well as relationships, take work. They're not easy. Everything's not going to be perfect. If it's a love worth having, you have to fight for it. So all of these ideas, with this being my first relationship, a part of me, and seeing a lot of my friends in other relationships and put up with bullshit, a part of me was like, okay, I'm easily, as soon as a nigga pissed me off, I'm out that bitch on to the next one. So a part of me was like, oh my God, I'm in a real relationship. Let me fight for this. Let me show him I do love him. Let me take him back and forgive him and show him that I can be a better partner. And maybe he's trying to come back and show that he can be a better partner. That's a part of, unfortunately, this fucked up thing. There's a song, and y'all know it. The shit that you come out to, nigga, the song by Summer Walker. It's always like the hurt song. You know the one by Summer Walker.
Threw away your love letters.
And
you come out to that?
Yeah.
And Summer Walker also sings.
That's one of the most depressing songs of all time.
And it's literally...
I watched her cry performing that at the Roots picnic.
Yes.
And the song makes me cry.
Yeah.
It makes me cry too. That's why I come out to it.
I think a lot of people, it brings that emotion.
Of course. That's why it's so beautiful.
Why do you want to come out to that?
Because people are emotionless. Thank God for things that actually make people feel something, okay? In this numb, ignorant, filthy world.
Can I say something messy about that song?
Sure.
What?
I was watching Summer Walker perform it on YouTube or something, and all I could think is, I don't really like all the BBL stuff on her. I just think she's so beautiful that I kind of hate sometimes what culture has become.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm listening to music like this, and this bitch look like a Fashion Nova queen. What the fuck is going on? We are living in the weirdest
You can get all the shit done in your body, and these niggas still gonna act up.
Bruh,
it don't matter.
Perfection.
Listen.
All of it. Injection. And it doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
I don't think, I hate that if something goes, anything, any beauty standard that a woman does in excess, don't put that back on the bros. I think a lot of y'all do it for yourselves and for other women.
For sure.
And nobody knows what it's going to do to your body. Everybody, when they go to wherever they go and they tell them what it's supposed to look like, there's a lot of things that go wrong with that.
There is.
Maintenance.
There is.
Don't you think that today, not all, but most, there's a IG, we talked about this a few weeks ago, I think with Julie Ginger. Do you think there's an internet standard of beauty, how the girl will look? Kind of like an IG.
Yeah, but it's all AI now. All them bitches don't be looking like that.
Well, I think the point is to look like that, though. Filters to get the eyes.
And then you see them in person and they look nuts. It's crazy.
I shout out to the waist speeds. Y'all be funny, but y'all do.
Unless they be naturally beautiful. I want to ask. I want to get back to this.
Make the smell fake.
Because after experiencing this, I realized that, and I want to bring this up because I used to refer to him as soulmate.
Yes.
I at one point did believe he was my soulmate, and having that interaction with my body after just seeing him, made me realize there's some level of soul ties. And I want to talk about a little bit of soul ties, but also energy transference with relationships and casual sex.
Yes.
Because I'm only asking
you
this.
Fight against your team?
Hold on. I'm only asking this too because we're in LA and I brought up, I went back into the Rolodex. I got a lot of my niggas back on my line. And so there's a nigga here that I was
They never leave?
So I was really excited to see this one guy here. And we've been back FaceTiming, back talking. He knew I was coming here. And he went ghost the past couple of days before I got here. And so he hit me back. And literally, I was already, because I'm like, nigga, you know I'm coming. I need to feel the excitement that I'm coming. And he let me know, sorry, I haven't slept. I've been on a 3-day binge, like drinking. And to me, that made me feel like, nigga, you fighting something else. I don't even want that shit inside of me, whatever you're battling. Because, no, I'm good. Even though I wanted to get in his Buddha hole, I wasn't even going to let
Maybe
it inside of me.
Partying though.
A 3-day binge, nigga, you have a job. I need to know what is making you
Friday to Sunday?
No, bitch. It wasn't Friday to Sunday. To me, if anybody is like, I haven't slept, I've been drunk, and I've been binging for 3 days, that's not the type of person I want inside.
You never fucked a nigga in Tulum on Memorial Day weekend?
No.
On like the 4th day?
No, didn't.
My Miami Memorial Day weekend, fight weekend, catch a nigga on a Sunday.
Think we
like,
just went through something.
Nah, of course. That's what I'm saying.
You think that's what it is?
You know, the problem is,
I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to transfer like energies with a nigga that I think is battling his own demons.
I will tell you this.
I got a nigga who's
there's
demons.
many people that maybe aren't drinking or explicitly saying it that
and
are
still
fighting.
battling demons.
Yeah, man.
But I don't know about him. Let me not know about him. God damn it.
Because here's the thing. Sometimes when you're on that kind of shit.
Call a spade a spade.
What?
You know, I think a lot of people are too creative with their storytelling. And the most dangerous part is just most of the stories they tell are to themselves, right? And we become so empowered and so free that we think that we can solve, like we can come up with our own narrative for basically any sort of situation. Now, the beauty in that is because you can prevent yourself from being hurt.
Yeah.
But the delusion in it is, I could hear that same story as a third party and I could say, you know what? In order for me to save myself, I'm going to say that I was probably upset, honestly, that this guy kind of curved me
for 3 days
and then wasn't prepared for me when I got here. So his presentation to me makes me all of a sudden go back into my Rolodex of excuses and say, you know what? I'm so glad this shit didn't work out because it's an energy thing. You wasn't really caring about what his...
No.
He might have got that one, bitch, because you be going on
I get that,
a bender, but you drink too.
No, I do. But what's crazy about you even saying that is in my dating currently and in how men have been showing up for me recently in dating, I'm very adamant with only giving people the time of day that I feel like deserve it. Okay. So yes, he went on a binger. I don't like the 3 days or the fact that he went and I feel like he battling something cool. However, in the same breath, I'm also in a place where you didn't respond for 3 days. You didn't roll out the red carpet that I'm coming. That's not the treatment from anybody, casual sex or not, that I'm seeking. So yeah, I could say it's one of two things. But yeah, to me, I know what I want from a partner or a casual sex encounter or friends with benefits. But even though I don't really want that.
I get it. You started the story off.
Yeah.
With the dick Rolodex.
Rolodex, yes.
When you
said
it's like when you pulled this card out of the dick Rolodex, you know, not the kinetic friendship, like not the spiritual bond. Like you were only flipping this thing for like available dick.
Yes.
And then when we pull the dick out, right? Now it's like I want to dress this dick up and have it perform for me because I want you to be ready when I land, clean shaven, showered,
all of that
with all my favorite snacks by the bedside and fucking 2 gallons of lube.
I have two things you making me think of right now.
But that's the delusion that we're in.
But
like you know what?
I want.
I want
one. I want to know what was the text you sent, and 2, I want to bring something up. My man told me about a girl that he fucks with just time to time whenever it happens, right?
Like currently?
Like if he wants to like fuck a random bitch, yeah. I travel a lot, but this is something we discussed together. So he's like, yo.
He said we're not real people.
He's like, this girl.
Don't call this nigga your boyfriend. Call him something else.
I don't need to call him something else.
That's the boyfriend.
He's my man.
That's crazy.
So he says this girl was like bugging on him about communication. He's like, I'm really sitting here looking at my phone like, I told you I got a shorty. Like, I can't get back to you right now. He's like, it was crazy to me that I set this very friends with benefits, if I fuck you relationship with this person. He's like, we're not dating. I've never taken her out. It's just been sex. And she was mad that I couldn't write her back quick enough. He said, I don't understand how the standard became communication when I've just been fucking and not doing shit else. He's like, this girl was really bugging on what she thinks she deserves from me, when in reality, she never put that I deserve XYZ even before sex. So I say
I
that
don't want
to
to
say,
give. I mean,
well, I say that to say people in very casual sexual encounters do not think that they have to have this like constant.
To me, it's common courtesy.
What was the text? What was the
common
text?
courtesy, bro.
It's not like
No,
how can I give you dick but not two thumbs?
But not fucking hello or
hey, my girl here.
No, bro. Like, mind you, we were FaceTiming. When I just had a layover in Atlanta, nigga called me 3 times back-to-back FaceTime, and I had to check him the next morning like, bro, unless you did. I said, you alive? Nigga? Because don't you ever call me 3 times back-to-back on FaceTime
at 4 a.m.
What did you text
that you didn't respond to?
Oh, no, it was like multiple texts. Let me see. Let me pull
So
it up.
are we
But see, here's the thing. Whether you are casually fucking someone, whether you're friends with benefits with someone, to me, and this is where, let me grow up from how I acted in my 20s to being in my 30s. I would like common courtesy, human decency from someone who I'm giving.
Why do I have to reply when
Because
you
I'm
want?
giving you my fucking pussy, my nigga. Respond to a text message. So he went a few days. So I said, you doing that shit again? I'm gonna let you be. He literally said, I was on a binge it was a weekend. This was a Monday response, so it was a weekend. Makes sense because he has a job. Drunk for 3 days straight, no sleep. I said, you got it, get well soon. Then he said, morning, what are your plans for BET weekend? I said, I'm off for you. You literally ain't been responsive. And I put for over a week. And he's like, okay, that's your choice. Wish you nothing but the best. And he got a thumbs up. That's it. And now I realized it was a week.
What did you initially text that he didn't respond to? I'm saying.
No, but we were FaceTiming. It wasn't a text. It was just like that I'm going to be there next week.
You called him on FaceTime and he didn't answer?
No, he called me the last time he called me on FaceTime. I didn't answer,
no,
but it was 4 o'clock in the morning.
You mentioned 3 days. What was the last communication that made you so upset?
Hold on. Well, the fact that we spent an hour on FaceTime making plans for this week that I'm here, and you go the whole week before I come here without talking to me.
It wasn't a week. You said it was 3 days.
Still long enough.
What was it that he didn't respond to?
But yeah, the reason why
because he left me on red. I said, you leave me on red, raggedy. Then he said, yo, this was, but see, I don't know the dates now. It says Monday, Saturday, Monday,
so
Tuesday.
2 days later, girl?
No, regardless. No, it wasn't.
Still, but like,
who cares?
I don't care. I didn't like the communication effort. You not gonna get in my face, lay up with me, and be in my pussy if you can't fucking respond.
But see, that wasn't a dick Rolodex. That was fucking unsolved mysteries.
Not unsolved mysteries.
Right?
Shut the fuck up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like that what fucks us up in our head is how we think things are supposed to be. And most of this damage is done before we even interact with another human being in most instances. And I think a lot of times we set people up for failure because we don't even give them the whole play.
Oh, no.
We just give them the offensive line.
You were saying right before, and to his point, before that, you didn't want to fuck with someone that was energetically on a vendor. Now it's the standards you have.
But why can't two things exist? I genuinely do not want to deal with someone who is binging or not.
With your friends.
But me, let's be very clear. Me drinking with my friends did not leave me unresponsive to the people, the niggas, the friends, my family that I care about. So that's one thing. Hold on. And me drinking or having fun is not me being on a binge. Me literally not sleeping because I'm drinking, I'm partying, I'm exuding this level of behavior. I can drink. I can have a drink. That's not a problem. At the same time, now that I'm casually dating, one thing that I wasn't doing in my 20s.
Him? Are you
No. And we're not going to do the interchanging of words.
Matters, man.
No, to me.
If you're just fucking a nigga.
To me, if I'm just fucking a nigga, I still want the common courtesy, human decency of you responding to me and not leaving me on red for 3 days, especially knowing I'm coming to your city. Bro,
I get
I'm sorry. Anybody that I'm going to open my legs.
Complain about like my volume. Like Beard Bay cut me off for like a year or 6 months because he said I didn't text back quick enough.
But I get that.
I'm like, bro.
Okay.
But you're not my nigga. Like, get over it. I'm sorry, but when people make me beholden to like answering on their time.
But it's not even,
I'm
to
not
me,
gonna write
to
you
me,
back, bro. If I'm literally with my friends all weekend, let's just say it's a birthday weekend, I'm having a good time. Okay, I'll get to you when I get to you.
Nah,
I don't, and that's to me, I don't expect.
I don't like to get to work text.
I get it, but I don't expect, mind you, a response within an hour. If we are actively talking, I'm coming to your city, you supposed to lay up and be up inside of me. You not responding for days on end, I'm sorry, there's no way that you deserve at this point my time, my pussy, my space. And to me, I've finally gotten to a point, thank God, where I can actually feel as though only people that make me feel wanted, feel desired, should be able to be in my space. And to me, whether it's a text message within 24 hours. 24 hours is not asking a lot. I don't need your ass to respond once I text you. But if you go 3-4 days without hitting me a week before I'm coming to your city, you are not someone that I need to give my time to.
If that's your standard, cool. However, I just think we are putting a lot of rules on really casual sex.
It's human.
I think dating deserves that. I don't think fucking does.
You just saw a clip from the Horrible Decisions podcast.
To check out more full episodes and the rest of our content, check the links down below.